Hi, I'm Sydney Sufer, and this is my end of the year public speaking reflection video. Since the start of me taking this class and actually choosing this class, I've always known how important public speaking is in many aspects of life, whether that's in your career, whether that's with your peers, whether that's with basically anyone. It's a very important skill to be able to know how to talk and how to get a message out to whichever group you're trying to aim your message to. And for me, initially coming in, I had a lot of confidence in my public speaking skills because of the fact that I've grown up as like the oldest child in my family and one of the older family members in general. So I was always with the adults out of like the kids. I was the oldest. And so I've always kind of felt more comfortable speaking in front of larger groups of people. So I was very excited going into this class to be able to really refine my skills. And I didn't really realize until now, and like reflecting back in the beginning of the year, to the extent that I've grown in the way that I write my speeches. I never really gave any audience credit or like any credibility on my end. I never really laid out what I was going to talk about, but I realized like the importance of kind of giving an agenda like in your intro before you give your speech, because of the fact that when you're giving a speech verbally, that it's harder in the audience to follow if there's not repetition within your speech. So learning that in this class and having that really be emphasized and having the different drills that we did in class where I was standing up there and singing and stuff like that, or like reciting your favorite poem, like assignments like that really helped me grow. I feel like because I was pushed outside of my comfort zone. And also like in general, when it comes to the way that I give my speeches and the amount of eye contact I use, that was strongly attributed to this public speaking class, where how it's kind of emphasized to do extemporaneous delivery, 70%. That's the best way in order to get your message across to your audience, because you're able to establish connection by making direct eye contact. I also really loved how this class, you really hit every kind of aspect of a different speech that you would give, whether that was ceremonial, whether that was like a dedication, whether that was an informative, persuasive. All of the skills that I've learned and was able to exercise are things that I will be needing to use in my life, especially with my parents if I want a new pair of shoes or whatever that may be. Learning how the different steps and different things I should hit in a persuasive speech was very helpful. And in general, these are all skills that I know that I will use for the rest of my life. I think that's one of the most special things about taking a public speaking class in general, like a comm class, is because this does apply to everyday life. And in general, this whole class has been such a great experience for me. I really owe that to Professor Gates. Thank you for everything. Thank you for motivating me, for pushing me. And I really believe that I have grown a lot as a public speaker, and I hope you're able to see that in this video. And I just know that these things are very much so ingrained in me. Just the way you dress for a speech, the way you talk, the way you lay out your speeches, the way you structure it, what if you put literary devices in your speech, all these different things that I know that I will use. And in general, I just had a great time like within the class with all my peers. I loved hearing their different speeches and kind of seeing my peers kind of evolve throughout the semester as well. And in general, I'm really going to miss this class, but I will forever hold the skills that I've learned in this class in my heart, and will definitely be utilizing them. Thank you again, and I will hope to see you soon.